Hello and welcome to this poorly animated guide on how to come out to your parents. Regardless of if you're coming out as gay or coming out as a lesbian or coming out as a Star Wars fan, hopefully you'll find this video helpful. Coming out is especially tough if you're a teenager, and you have to deal with it on top of the usual teenager problems, like having horrible acne and pretending to be cool. I came out as bisexual by introducing my parents to both my boyfriend and my girlfriend at the same time. Unfortunately, up until this point, my two partners were unaware of each other, and so it ended up in a bizarre bisexual gladiator fight to the death. Dating can be tough sometimes. At first I tried to subtly tell people that I was bi by growing out a mustache like my hero Freddie Mercury. However, my mustache was pretty shit, so the only thing it did was scare off the local kids and earn me a restraining order. Another option is to sit your parents down and explain your sexuality through a dramatic musical number. Even if your parents don't hear all the lyrics, they'll definitely understand that you're gay due to the fact that you prepared a musical number. A different method you can use to gradually introduce them to the idea that you aren't straight is by whispering to them while they're asleep. Although this may just make your family mistakenly believe there's a homosexual ghost in the house, and they may try and hold both a coming out ceremony and an exorcism at the same time. Appearance-wise, you can show them by going to one of the two extremes. Either turn yourself into a human rainbow or become a tatted up goth. There is no in between. If your parents are homophobic, you should paint their house to look like a rainbow, and then blow it up with 3 tons of military-grade explosives. This is the only way to deal with it, I'm afraid. For legal purposes, all advice on this channel is comedic, and I refuse to go to court over the actions of my subscribers. Another common way of coming out is by paying famed wrestler Hulk Hogan to turn up to your doorstep and break the news for you. However, if you want to be more subtle, you can fill your bedroom bookshelf with hundreds of copies of Call Me By Your Name, and have a giant poster of Timothée Chalamet on the wall. And yes, that's the correct pronunciation of his name. To come out, you don't even have to be LGBT. You could just be someone straight who wants to cause chaos at the next family gathering, in which case you can do your announcement by exploding out of a cake and terrifying half your relatives. That'll be a very cool coming out story, but it may slightly ruin the atmosphere of the wedding you're attending. If you found these tips helpful and enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate a subscribe. I mean, even if you didn't enjoy this video and found it really annoying, I'd still very much appreciate a subscribe.